Bueno. Ya estamos aquí una vez más en I Am the Witcher. Estamos en la parte 6. Vamos a jugar. Estábamos haciendo una de las misiones del DLC. Y por el momento. Por el momento vamos a darle caña ya, ¿no? Vamos a darle caña. Vamos a darle caña, sí señor. Y aquí estamos con nuestro amigo Geralt. Estamos aquí con nuestro amigo Geralt otra vez. En el parón, pero no somos Geralt. Somos el de Abon, ese como sea, Bodimir o Valdimir o lo que su P quiera, ¿vale? Bueno, vamos a ir a hacer todas las actividades. Vamos a ver qué pasa por aquí.
Yes. What? What's that frown about? Oh, call my mum.
¿Por qué no puedo hablar con esas mujeres?
Drink with us.
I never say no to a lady, to your fair beauty, and to your
Venga.
shame, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, white wolf. No, Joss lives down in here.
Look. Munchkin's playing cards.
In the mood to invite.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us.
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this
Vaya
night,
como
my
está la
dear.
peña, ¿no?
Many large sides.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the essays.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Y vamos a echarnos una partidita de cartas. No me lo puedo creer. Con lo que me gusta a mí el juego de las cartas. Me encanta, es brutal. Venga. Vamos a ello. Vamos a ir a ello. Un segundo. Venga. Tal cual estamos. Esta es mi baraja de la suerte. Así que vamos al ataque, venga. Vamos a ir ahí a darle caña a esto. Elige una carta para cambiarla. Vamos a cambiar esta, que es una caquita. Yo creo que la baraja no está mal. Pero si queremos apurar un poco, podríamos quitar. Bueno, me ha salido Vladimir en vez de, o Vladimir o como sea, no me acuerdo. Vladimir me parece que es que no me acuerdo del nombre, nunca me acuerdo. Lo voy a seleccionar a ver qué nombre era. Besemir. Ay. Yo y el bautizo de la gente. También está jugando con reinos del norte. Bueno, aquí tenemos un doble. Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. Esa carta es like. Pues vamos a apostar por ataque en espada. Vamos a reservarnos las catapultas para la próxima ronda. Hace un combo de 2. Hace un combo. Me va a costar trabajo matar al cabroncete este. Bueno, ganar, perdón. Vamos a ver. Turno del rival. Zoltan Zibai. Guay, 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 guay. Te voy a meter esta de 10 más. A ver qué decides hacer. No va a ser fácil. No va a ser fácil, ¿no? La carta del rey que tiene él, creo que es la de... La del campo de batalla, la de que da... cambia el estado. Voy a ver. No puedo cogerla. Bueno. Estamos jugando muchas cartas en esta primera ronda. Voy a poner a Cirila. ¿Ves? Geralt de Rivia. Si me quiere ganar va a tener que pensar bien qué hacer. Porque le he metido otros 10 puntos ahí. Le quedan 2 cartas. Yo voy a pasar. Son 2 cartas, yo tengo 3. Vamos a ver qué va a hacer ahora. Tú juegas. Tú juegas. Estamos jodidos. Porque si él tuviese una carta mejor que la catapulta que tengo yo, he palmado. Hostia, que no me acordaba que tenía habilidad de facción. Podemos salvarnos, a no ser que tenga algo raro. Vamos a poner esta. Joder. Pero vamos a ver, ya hemos ganado, tío. Oh, qué papón. Victory.
Your tits up, mate.
Estás jodido, amigo. Ponte esas orejas de burro, tonto del culo. Ya te había imaginado con esas orejas de burro puestas, y la verdad es que era una imagen interesante. Conozco otras formas de parecer interesante. ¿Quieres comprobarlas?
I'll think about it.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
La verdad que Geralt de Rivia, poseído por el hombre este, tiene una panza de rey. Joder.
Ah, my kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
Mira, mira, mira. Mira qué baile, oye, el Geralt.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shan. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic
Qué hijo de
side.
puta el cabrón. Vaya, se adapta, se adapta también ella.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Mira qué chulera.
They say dance is a mere foretaste of more intimate interaction.
Who says this?
I do, for one.
I do wonder what you mean by intimate interaction.
Oh, it's a fascinating process. One you as a scholar and medic might find especially interesting. I'd gladly explain it in detail, but it's horribly loud in here. See the ladder? Leads to a loft. Surely there we'd not be disturbed while investigating the nature of intimate interaction. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shani, may I kiss you?
You are incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrift.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Well, I probably wouldn't have forced myself on you.
Forced myself? It was an innocent kiss, naught more.
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me angry.
Don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just that a few times, but
But what?
I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Vaya.
Perhaps a
Este
bit of
hombre
thanks
no le
is in
gustaban las
order.
palabras.
Seems I've snared a little Robin for you.
Erika,
You can shut up.
Eri,
What's going on?
allá en The Witcher.
Never mind.
Que es un pez
Happened to see the man
Jo.
who announced our...
brillante.
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter Odin, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah,
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped it on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. Certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk.
Va a volver a entrar en el cuerpo, pues venga, vamos a liar la parda.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away. The night is young. Come, let's do something wild. If I may, Shani, I'll show you how I got a jig. Nimble as a
Bailando, mucho bailando. Ole, ole ahí esa zarza. Ole. Ole esa zarza ahí. Ole, ole y ole y ole. Y venga, vamos y dale. Para adelante, para atrás, para adelante, para atrás. Arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo. Y uno, y dos. Meneo de pintura. Meneo de pintura. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole, ole. Venga, venga, vamos. Venga, ahí, toma ya. Venga, para adelante. Ti. Serrucho, 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 serrucho. Qué bueno.
much harm or grace.
Thanks.
Vamos a ver qué pasa por aquí, cabrones.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never take.
Dale caña, primo. ¡Au!
Neither boys, never in a sail, maybe up there.
Y si me pongo otra vez aquí baila. A ver. A ver si baila. No, ya no baila. Ah. Shani. Que baile, que baile, que baile. ¿Qué juego es este?
Blustering about
Berrear a los
after
cerdos.
pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose.
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But yeah, try.
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Could chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Bueno, vamos a ver. Conduce a los cerdos a los chiqueros.
It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, baby. Got a nice and cozy pen for you. Stupid swine. They infuriate me anymore. I'll whack 'em with a sign.
No sube. Madre mía. Mamá.
Feel foolish peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there, the fancy finger twisting?
I know. Seen that afore. Witcher told a lad to go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand, and the man lost his mind.
Meaning you cheated and shan't be.
Shawnee, what is it Geralt says in these situations?
Yes.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rakes up your asses, you peasant curs. Do I look anything like a swineherd? Forgive me, Shawnee.
Are you worried about that pig? Oh, you needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Really, it's unimportant. Nothing at all.
Tell me, Shawnee, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still, yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everec does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shawnee. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Vale, Brit. Mi perro está a la que sarta. ¿Qué le digo? Mi querida joven, es un milagro o te dolió mucho cuando te caíste del cielo. Voy a hacerle la segunda, parece más cursi aún.
Did it hurt terribly, my sweet?
What?
When you fell from the heavens?
Why, sir.
Shh, my dear.
Querida,
No more
basta de
words.
palabras.
I shall make a true lady of you.
Vale, Brit.
Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Let's step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brooks, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice. cords, the perfect weapon for sweaty-ass swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job, you ploughing jet.
Never in my life have I reveled so
Esto va a ser
fiercely.
una fiesta.
Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me, embarrassing to take a licking from a
Venga, ya está.
and with a
Y
maiden
Brit,
watching.
¿harías el favor de callarte que estoy grabando? Gracias.
Had enough peasant spawn. Found yourself a match for a Von Everett. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Muy bien, Gerald.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy.
Normal, tío, si es que la
You
lías
made
parda.
this mess, you do the explaining.
Alright.
All right.
¿Tus métodos son algo inusual?
Quite unusual.
Yo te pongo la tele,
By
cariño.
beating up her brothers.
Y el mando.
Creative. Wonder what else you
Right.
have up your sleeve.
¿Quieres ver los dibujos, cielo?
Pues yo quiero un batido.
Vale, también te doy un batido, mi amor. Te doy
No,
todo.
mi papi me trae un batido.
Pues si tu papita te dio un batido, dale caña. Vamos a ver, ¿qué tenía que poner la tele a la peque? A ver, estoy desentrenando. Todo ha salido según lo planeado. Puedo demostrártelo si quieres. Tus métodos son algo inusuales. Cortejar a una mujer dándole una paliza a sus hermanos. Muy creativo. Me pregunto qué más guardas bajo el manga.
My dear girl,
Mi querida chica.
what don't I have
Vaya
up
lo que
my
tengo
sleeve?
bajo la manga. Te lo
I'm
demostraré
glad
con
we
sumo
got it
gusto.
straight.
Puede que
Perhaps
detrás de
behind the
granero.
barn.
I
Creo que
think
ya has
you've
demostrado
demonstrated
suficiente.
enough.
Divertámonos un rato,
Let's
¿vale?
just
Ya no te
enjoy
queda mucho
ourselves,
tiempo.
all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go. So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows.
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you spoiling like a kitty cat?
Anda, se ha metido la lluvia. Vamos a hablar con el ciudadano, a ver. Está gracioso, en la parte esta del DLC está muy graciosa.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bed. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
Joder, como está el patio.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. The man's got to dive in and fish it out.
And once I retrieve it,
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. And she ain't obliged.
Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I'd dive to any depth for you. Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think the silver easy, don't he?
He tilts a bit, too.
No sé si lo he encontrado. Yo creo que sí lo he encontrado, ¿no?
Damn mucky that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silk could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out. I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in.
Qué hijo de puta de Geralt, tío.
Thank you.
Bueno, me ha puesto el zapato a la señora.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
No quiero meter la gamba. Quiero hacer todas las cosas antes,
Of all
¿eh?
these flowers, you, my
No
dear,
quiero
are the
avanzar sin
loveliest.
hacer todas las cosas.
Man's mistaken one for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. Drunken Randy. Nothing good's ever come of that mix.
Casi la cago, ¿eh? Es arriba. ¿Por qué No, hay que tener cuidado, ¿eh? No, que la iba a cagar bien cagada, ¿eh? Mira que lo he dicho, coño.
Look there, Shawnee. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let's speak.
But how so? Just like that?
There aren't that. You must have a splendid time. That's what matters. Make the most out of it. we return.
Once just as you thought. I find you intimidating.
Loudly lowing cows only ever give a little milk.
I've only ever dealt with simple maids, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and... Well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
Oh, all right. Now come, we need to enjoy ourselves. Let's do just that. What a wonderful wedding. It's clear the newlyweds' parents burned down space. The captain starts immediately. Until then, enjoy yourself. Go wild.
Voy a guardar porque no sé si estoy haciendo bien esto. Sé que hay que participar en todas las actividades para conseguir un logro, así que
That gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
For how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time. Touch it. Let you sniff it. Stroke it. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dill. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits
no sé
you
si me va a
exquisitely.
saltar el logro, ¿eh?
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like you.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still pay the invitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, and fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often. Pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani, I'm sorry.
It's all right. That was... Forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it go.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. Now revel on. Time well played. I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the cafe.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farm hands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had 1 or 2 groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the cafe.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely kobold and give her a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bairn with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another side. Rights won't hold eternal, right will best beware, or she'll make you a kobold in the coming year. What's the groom of thinking? Just a honest flower must be said. Gallant, gallant, gallant cow. You can pick out that hold the calf the hay. So you can be
Whoever caught the gallant shall be next to wed.
Increíble el cabrón.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. That was dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light, a team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more, or two more, or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like old government chance. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Geralt siempre aprovecha todo. Es un gigolo. Bueno, pues parece que hemos conseguido el logro. Vamos a leer la entrada del personaje. Perdón, me he equivocado. En el glosario, perdón. Bestiario. Entramos y buscamos a... Aquí, personajes, perdón. Erika, para. Erika. Aquí la tenemos. Geralt se introdujo en las cloacas de Oxenford con la idea de cazar a un asqueroso monstruo. Así pues, podéis imaginar cuál fue su sorpresa al encontrarse en uno de los húmedos y fangosos pasillos con Shani, una antigua y muy querida amiga. Geralt y yo conocimos por primera vez a esa extraordinaria mujer hace años, cuando todavía era una alumna inexperta, pero para entonces se había convertido en una reputada doctora y una valiente médica de campo que ejerció de ejército redadiano. Esta ocupación la llevó junto con una unidad de soldados de escolta a descender a las cloacas. Su misión era recoger una muestra de veneno escupido por el engendro que merodeaba por allí. Geralt, un caballero de pies a cabeza, accedió a ayudarla en su tarea. El encuentro entre Geralt y Vladimir con Boeber provocó que el brujo recordara la pasión mutua, aunque pasajera, que había sentido por Shani. También se dio cuenta de que su corazón aún albergaba una pequeña llama de esa pasión. En ocasiones el destino escribe historias tan estremecedoras que ningún poeta se atrevería a afirmarlas, por miedo a que su público se mofe de él por considerarlas en demasiadas extravagantes. Tal fue el caso cuando Geralt y el fantasma de Vladimir Boeber compartieron el mismo cuerpo durante una noche y acompañaron a Sarin a la boda de Aldona, su amiga de la academia. Algunos habrían sido incapaces de disfrutar de la noche con esa inusual compañía, pero Shani no. A la vista del buen gusto y la decoración de la boda y al olor de las aromas de las servas que le trajeron a la memoria extrañables recuerdos de su infancia, Shani sintió que retornaba el despreocupado desenfreno de sus años mozos y llena de alegría se dejó llevar por la algarabía de la celebración. Una cosa está clara, Shani no se aburrió en compañía de Vladimir Boeber, quien lo abrumó con las manifestaciones de sus ardientes deseos y la sedujo con su reflexiva energía. Sin embargo, cuando llegó la hora de que volviera al más allá, ella suspiró de alivio, pues a partir de ese momento podría pasar algo de tiempo con Geralt, que era mucho más sensible y predecible, aunque Blood habría dicho que era un muermo. Para empezar, antes de nada, no puedo cambiarme la ropa, ¿no? Por lo que veo. A ver. No te puedes cambiar la ropa, por lo que estoy viendo. Vale. Bueno, pues vamos a ver.
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. The question is, will it cheer her up? Here's hoping Shani's a happy drunk.
to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Brought you some mead. Best medicine for a troubled soul.
Thanks.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face. I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. Years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After
Muy
a
cierto.
day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts. I need a good
Muy
glass and a good
cierto.
laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
I'm afraid the drinks got to our minstrels. Horribly off key.
Let's go for a walk.
Bueno. Se la va a llevar al lago.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old buttocks. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Enough of that. I'm Vassy. You could call me Dar.
Thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Doubt your mother's that unbending. You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really.
Se la está camelando.
Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think you would have seized the opportunity.
I don't need opportunities like that.
Oh, and changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Se van al lago. Ya lo dije.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back?
Ya se lo digo.
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Rats. Here's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
You're the medic. Recommendation? Hey, leave some for me.
We need to drink fast, before they catch us. Come on, let's hide.
Erika.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake.
Tu rojito de azúcar. Te quiero, Erika.
¿Puedo ir con la tita?
Espérate un poquito ahí.
¿Puedo ir con la tita?
What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
¿Puedo ir con la tita?
sorry.
Was it that bad? Or have you developed an allergy for me?
I had too much to drink.
Es lo que tiene, la bebida es muy mala.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No. I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shani, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Bueno, ¿hemos terminado ya la historia esta o qué? Vamos a ponernos las botas, Geralt. Venga, que te las has puesto tú de otra forma, Geralt. Bueno. Muy bien. Vamos a ver si podemos ponernos ya la nueva armadura del DLC. Tenemos las dos armas, no. No, porque las dos son de... Esta es la nueva armadura, ¿vale? Ya tenemos la nueva armadura del DLC equipada. También nos vamos a poner la ballesta para ir a juego, ¿vale? Y ahora también vamos a ver, vamos a arreglar un poquito, si tuviese algo para arreglar aquí. Y aquí está la nueva armadura. Vamos a ver qué misiones tenemos. Solo tenemos la del DLC. Está entretenido, ¿eh? Oh my god. Come on, Grush. Si encontráramos un poste, podríamos ir a hablar con el encantador. Que está aquí. Yo creo que podemos ir directamente, ¿no? Vamos a ir directamente a hablar con el encantador.
Let's go.
never-ending creation debris.
Craft something for me, would
No se le puede añadir huecos a nada.
A ver. No, ninguno. ¡Se ha quedado sin batería!
Voy. Chúfala ahí, cielo.
¿Dónde?
Ahí lo tienes. Mira. Trae.
Voy a enchufarlo, que es muy difícil.
No es difícil, es súper fácil. Mira.
Súper fácil.
¿Ves? Ahora cuando se salga la manzana me lo dices, ¿vale?
Y cuando se arranque,
Tú me lo dices.
bueno,
Vamos a ver. Esto
cuando
qué.
salga la manzana.
Estoy por comprar todo esto, ¿no?
Bomba. ¿Cómo te calle? Como te como quiera. Duri. Si yo es genio, te sorprenderá. Mamá. Así no puedo caber. Como un sitio grande. Un sitio más grande. Un sitio grandísimo.
Thanks.
Bueno, vamos a ver aquí ahora qué hacemos. Le doy aquí. Inventario.
Yo hice todo, qué bonito, qué bonito es.
Voy a tener que ir al alijo y buscar cosas buenas, ¿no? Vamos a viajar al alijo.